All right, my friends, your Realtor Steve Pugh, HBR Group, eXp Realty. I know you guys are going to miss me, right? This is the last monthly update until 2024. This is your last real estate market update until 2024, so I better make sure it's worth your time, right? I'm going to miss you guys too. And if I don't speak to many of you, Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas, be blessed, and have an awesome new year. So we're going to dig right in. Most people think the market is bad. Negative. It is not. Inventory is starting to go up. Obviously, we're keeping an eye on it. It is still lower than pre-pandemic levels. If things are priced right and marketed appropriately, and presented correctly, they're still selling relatively quickly, 14 to 21 days. So I'm going to screen share. We'll jump right in. See if I can get here. Hold on, people. There you go. And we are here. Okay. All right. So noteworthy stuff, right? Home price forecast. I'm going to give you my professional opinion. I think as we go throughout 2024, I think we'll see a tick down in rates. I've said it before, second, third quarter. I think that'll promulgate more buyer activity, right? People still have a need. The market was motivated prior. People were motivated by the market per se, right? Now we are helping people that have a need. As I've said before, death, diamonds, divorce, diploma, downsize, people that have to move. And bearing in mind that the average interest rate in the last 20 years has been between 5 to 6%, I think we're going to possibly see sixes in that second and third quarter of next year. Inventory levels will continue to rise. I think overall for 2024, I think we're going to end up flat. That's my prognosis. This year, it seems we're going to end up about 3% year-over-year appreciation. I think next year we're going to be flat, maybe that 1 to 2%. I don't think it's gonna tank the market. It's not gonna crash. Sorry for you speculators out there. I'm one of them, right? So I don't want to sound biased. It's not going to crash. I think we're going to end up flat. So these are your home price forecasts, right? Oh, average of all 8 is this 1.5% year over year. Showing traffic. I found this intriguing. So they track the number of showing time does, right? And for 2023, obviously you can see it's up. It's up pre-pandemic. It's higher than pre-pandemic levels in terms of showing activity, the number of buyers out there looking at properties. This just talks about the inventory levels, and if properties are priced quickly, priced correctly, they are moving quickly. Okay, this is interesting. 25% is the threshold or the ideal line, if you will, with respect to mortgage payment to income ratio. Bearing in mind, this is taking into account a 20% down payment. We are still only at 27% based on income to mortgage payment ratio. Ideally, in an ideal world, 25. So we're only marginally over. You know, this is based on a 20% income with an average income with a 20% down payment on a median priced home, which is about $391 right now in the US. Median days on the market, we're still less than these unicorn years right here, which was during the pandemic. We're about 50 days on market right now. Look at your active listings. So pre-pandemic, nearly 1.15 million listings on the market. Fast forward to 2023, 750,000. Change in inventory year over year. We can see state of Florida, 22% rise in inventory. Price is change in home values month over month. So you can see it's ticked down from August to September. I think from September, October, November, it's also going to tick down. But I think we had these raises in here in the summer months and the spring where it's generally busier. That's going to offset that. I think by year's end, as I said, we're going to be about 3% appreciation year over year. We're on track for the third or fourth best year since 2008 foreclosure year. In terms of new home sales, they are up. Look at this, wealth comparison between owners and renters. So in 2009, in terms of wealth, $7,300 versus $295,000 for homeowners. You fast forward 3 years, those numbers go from 10,000 to 396. That's the accumulation or the buildup of equity, right? During these pandemic years. Risk to first-time home buyers is that down payment. Surprisingly, though, 26% have more than 20% to put down. So that's a strong sign. So first-time home buyer challenges, 61% say that finding the right property is a challenge, followed up by respectively saving for down payment and understanding the process at 38% apiece. Understanding the process, 38%. Talk about us realtors needing to get out there and educate, right? Percentage of buyers that use agents, 89% versus 1981, where it's 5 to 6, where 89% of agents, 89% of buyers right now are utilizing an agent. Sellers that want full service agents also at 89% in 2023. We're just going to look at these stats real quick. So active listings, we know inventory is up. Our days on market for the Stellar MLS is up. We're 43 average days on market. That's here locally. That 50-day number we saw a few moments ago is on a national level. Surprisingly, locally, I'm saying 3% nationally, but right now, 8% price appreciation, the average sales price year over year. Okay, the inventory, as we see, has gone up month over month. That's quite a jump, right? From October to November, 3.6 month supply to a 4.3 month supply, quite a jump. Total sales volume, obviously, wow, look at that. Because of this average sales price, this total sales volume was bumped 14% versus last year, this time last year, because I'm guessing that average sales price, right? New listings ticked up. Pending sales, even pending sales is up slightly versus a year ago. So so those inventory levels that are rising, and like I said, I think we'll end up flat next year. Osceola County, 4.4 months supply here locally. Closed sales down 10%. Median sale price here locally is down 2%. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this. Our median time to contract is 32 days. And percentage of list to sale price still at 97%. So here locally, at least in Osceola County, sellers are still getting 97% of that list to sale price. One other thing I wanted to show you guys, and I wanted to check it out real quick, is the existing home inventory. New and existing, you start to see here in July, it's creeping up, right? And that'll continue to creep up for these last 3, 4, 5 months of the year. So we're going to have to watch it going into 2024. So there you go, guys. I hope this information helps. Your Realtor Steve Pugh, HPR Group, eXp Realty. Let me stop this screen share. Obviously, you know you can subscribe to our newsletter for more additional information, and reach out directly if you have any questions. Have a blessed rest of the year. Awesome Christmas, and we'll see you in 2024.